Welcome everyone. We'll just start off this in a couple of minutes. Hello and welcome to our pre-match press conference before our game tomorrow against Chennaiyin FC. We have today with us our head coach, Derrick Pereira, to answer all your questions. If you have a question for the coach, use the raise hand option and I'll come to you. Does anybody have a question for the coach? Marcus?
Derrick, hi. Good evening. Derrick, we understand that the preparations haven't exactly been great because FC Goa didn't train so much. So how do you look at the match against Chennaiyin FC tomorrow? It's the last match of the first phase. And how important is it for the team to start winning?
Yes, Marcus, it has not been an ideal preparation for the match tomorrow. But keeping all aside, we are this type of hurdles, this type of circumstances keep coming on our way from the beginning of the start. Start of the season, and our focus should be on tomorrow's game. In whatever way we can, plan it out and go in there and put our best foot forward. By focusing more on our game and like we improve from our last match, wherein we had a very the start was not good in the last match, conceding 2 goals. Ortiz's goal gave us hope, and Edu's goal then gave us the belief that we can make it, and we had a very good second half. Created some chances, and I think we need to follow up. We need to carry on from there, to have that belief in us, and keep that composure up front to finish and hopefully keep a clean sheet.
Derrick, will you need any reinforcements, assuming that all the players will be fit, if not for the next match, at least for the match on 14? Will you still need reinforcements for the team?
We have a good side. I mean, if all our players get fit, 100% fit, I don't think we should go in for any. We need to back our players. We need to believe in them, and we have enough depth in our squad, to last to go through the second phase also.
All the best for the match tomorrow, Derrick.
Thank you, Marcus.
Coach, I have a question sent from Sathik Sakar from Khel Now. FC Goa have conceded 18 goals till now in the league. Dheeraj has also been playing games at a stretch. Do you think that he needs to be rested, and are you looking at other goalkeeping options?
We will be working on our after today's session. We will see the players' mind and the players' fitness level. Like I said earlier, it is not an ideal preparation for the match, but we will consider everybody's in the health condition and mind, especially the mind of players, how ready they are to put in efforts tomorrow. So based on that, we will take a call by this evening or maybe tomorrow morning.
Shantan?
Hello, Coach. I'm Shantan from Sportskeeda. So I wanted to ask you that what do you make of the upcoming opposition, Chennaiyin FC?
Every match is tough. All the teams are tough, but on a given day, you can if you have a good day and you keep if we play to our potential, I think we can get a good result. That is what we are working on. The standings does not reflect on the strength of our team, so we want to improve our standing on the table, taking every match by match. Chennaiyin also is every team in this league is tough. We have to stay focused throughout the game in defense and in attack, and work to get a good result.
Coach, another question. So Nemil has started 2 back-to-back games now. So what have you made of his performances so far?
He is a young player. He has got the potential, and we believe that as he gets more playing time, he'll keep on getting better. We are looking at him for our future at FC Goa, and along with him, there are other players who need to get opportunities. We are waiting for the right time to push them in and give them more playing time so that they are exposed to it at this level, to know what is required of them in different scenarios of the game.
Thank you, Coach, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Anybody else has a question? If I don't see any hands raised, Marcus, please. Yes, Marcus. Sorry.
Derrick, hi. I asked you the question previously as well. Yeah. How important is it for FC Goa to start winning? Because we have seen, some teams they have 2 or 3 match winning streaks, and then the table changes dramatically. Yeah. So how important is it for FC Goa to not just maybe avoid a loss, but to win tomorrow?
From now on, it is do or die for us. We have to go for the 3 points. We have to plan in such a way that we go for the maximum. I was happy to hear from other coaches that FC Goa is a very good team, and then this the standing does not reflect, but playing good football, and I think we should continue doing that and believe in ourselves. And as of now, we are last 3 or 4 matches we have played with the more or less same squad. Of course, there were injuries to some of our key players, but now since we have got them back, we need to build that understanding between among themselves, and create opportunities to score, and that's one. If we get one good win, then I think we will get that confidence, that motivation, to do well in the remaining matches.
Thanks, sir.
Archa?
Yeah, coach. So as now Anwar is available for selection, so do you think his addition will help you to provide a better defensive shape to the team?
Definitely, Anwar is a young player who has got I mean, he's been there. He has played for the national team, national under-23 team. He is, of course, he was out of football for some time, but then he started this season, and we saw his potential. And for sure, he'll need some time to get his sharpness, to be 100% fit, to build that understanding between the other defenders and other players. Definitely, we will wait and see how he gets into the team shape, the present team shape, and if we want to change the shape later on with him around, we'll definitely work whenever we get time between the matches to see that we get back to our system.
Thank you, coach.
Mohit Roy, could you also please tell us about the publication before you ask a question?
Yes, myself, Mohit Roy. I'm from Football India website group. My question is to the manager that whether they have written to AIFF about 2 penalty incidents and bad officiating against KBFC in their last match or not.
We haven't written to AIFF, and these things happen. There is no provision to to complain or to make them understand that.
I think, coach, you have already answered the question.
Yeah,
okay. we have not written to them.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Prachur, you still have a question, or you are muted?
Yeah, so I will just like to ask you, coach, one more thing, that how are you feeling about the squad after taking up the team, and how do you see the team will to shape ahead of the next game? Just a general question.
I've been, although I was not involved in the day-to-day activities, but I used to watch the team from outside, and I know most of the players. When I came in, the response was huge and very positive response towards me, and that gave me more confidence and motivation to work harder to get the team together and go forward from here.
Thanks a lot, coach.
Chantal?
Yes, coach. So far FC Goa has scored 13 goals. It's the third lowest in the league. So do you think there's a problem in the attacking department, and how do you want to go about with it?
Injuries to key players, I would say, that hampered our, suspension and injuries to key players up front has definitely was a problem earlier. But now, since all the players except for Brandon, who is yet to get fit, are back into the squad, and hopefully we will start scoring goals. The chances what we are creating, I think we should be scoring goal with. We were missing out on that in that area.
Thank you, coach.
Thank you, Mohit. And then, do you still have questions? Your hands are raised. Okay, I don't see him reacting. If anybody else has a question, please do raise your hands, or I'll bring this to an end. I don't see any other hands raised. So thank you, coach. Thank you, everybody who has joined us, and thank you, everyone who has been watching us on YouTube. Till next time, have a great